God says, "You have been given a lot of money. If you don't open this message today, you won't receive the money. Open this message quickly, otherwise you'll miss it. Listen to me closely. Do not ignore this. If your heart has been aching for breakthrough, for financial restoration, for peace to flood your life again, then you must stay right here. Because if you close this too soon, you are walking away from the very thing you've been crying out to receive. There is something you've been asking for, something that has been delayed for a long time. And I, the Lord your God, have released it. But if you ignore my voice right now, if you turn away in doubt, you will miss the very miracle that was already being sent to your door. Comment, Amen, if you receive this word. You have been blessed with abundance, but many don't recognize a blessing when it doesn't look the way they expected. This money isn't just paper or numbers in an account, it's provision I've appointed. It's tied to your purpose. It's not just for spending, it's for sending. To send you where I've called you, to free you from chains, to lift burdens you've carried for years. And yes, I am talking to you, not someone else. You didn't stumble here, you were led here. If you believe this is for you, I ask you to like this video right now before continuing. Not to boost it, but as a way of saying, God, I believe this is mine. I claim this. You have stood at the edge of many blessings, but the enemy has made you hesitate. He whispered, maybe it's not for me. Maybe I missed my chance. But I am the God of second chances. I am the one who restores what was stolen. I am the one who gives in full measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. What I give, no man can block, no demon can steal, and no door can shut against my will. You are not here by accident. You are here because I chose you to receive this word. This is not a game. This is not a test. This is the real turning point you have been waiting for. Open your hands, not just your ears. Open your spirit, not just your eyes. Because I have not just money for you, I have release, I have restoration, I have a new season ready to begin. But I will not force you. I invite you. Let me remind you of my word. In Deuteronomy 28, I said, if you listen carefully and obey my voice, I will command blessings on your storehouses and in all that you set your hand to. I will open to you my good treasure, the heavens, to give rain to your land in its season, and to bless all the work of your hand. You will lend and not borrow. That is my promise. But notice the key it starts when you listen. Comment 1111. If you believe this divine timing is for you, you may feel unworthy. You may think, but Lord, I've messed up. I've failed. And I say to you, my grace is not tied to your performance. My blessing is not earned, it is received. The price was already paid by my Son. He took your shame, your guilt, and your debt. And now, I'm handing you freedom. Will you receive it? This financial breakthrough is not to impress people. It is not to build pride. It is to confirm to you that I see you, that I hear your prayers at midnight, that I know the number of hairs on your head, that I care even about the rent, the debt, the bills, the needs you didn't even speak aloud. Yes, even those. I am releasing what was held back. But there is urgency. I am not warning you out of fear. I am waking you up in love. If you delay, if you scroll away, you are closing the door I've cracked open just for you. So stay, lean in, keep your heart open. What you think is just words is actually the answer you have fasted for, cried for, waited for. And it's here. You've said, God, if you're really with me, show me. This is your sign. This is the answer to that prayer. This is not just about money. This is about alignment. I am realigning your steps, your focus, your future. And yes, finances are part of that, because I do not leave my children begging for bread. When I sent the ravens to Elijah, it was not because he had done everything right. It was because he trusted me. When I filled the nets of Peter, it wasn't because he was a perfect man. It was because he obeyed my voice. Your provision is not delayed because I've forgotten you. It's waiting for your faith to catch up to your purpose. Now is the moment. Not later, now. You keep asking me for a harvest, but have you truly opened your hands? You ask for miracles, but you doubt the moment they come close. That ends today. You will not miss this one. You will not walk past this blessing unaware. I am waking you up to see it, hear it, and receive it. This money I'm talking about, it's already been assigned. It has your name on it. But your faith is the key that unlocks it. Will you believe again? Will you say yes to me again? Even if it's been years since you felt me move, I am here now. You're standing on the edge of a supernatural shift. I've been waiting for you to pay attention. I've been trying to reach you in the quiet places, through your restlessness, your late-night thoughts, your aching heart that keeps whispering, there has to be more. Yes, there is more. And you're walking into it right now. You prayed for a sign. This is it. You prayed for confirmation. This is it. You prayed, God, if it's really you, speak so clearly I cannot ignore it. And here I am, speaking, moving, offering. What you do with it next will either lead to the unlocking of the blessing I've prepared or delay it again. And child, I don't want to see it delayed another day. Comment 222 if you trust what I am doing in your life. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I am not just sending you money. I am sending you answers. I am sending you the resources needed to heal what's broken, rebuild what's been ruined, and restore what the enemy tried to destroy. For too long, you've believed that financial increase was for other people. You've watched others get blessed, and you said, God, when is it my turn? I am telling you your turn is now, but the door is time-sensitive. The instruction is simple. Open, receive, believe. This is not a message of greed. This is a message of grace. You're not chasing wealth. You're aligning with what I've already assigned. The enemy has lied to you for too long. He told you that you're stuck, that you'll never have enough, that you'll always live behind, scraping, begging, and barely making it. That's a lie. I have never created you for survival. I created you for abundance. I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. You may think you don't deserve this, but I am not blessing you because you deserve it. I am blessing you because I love you, because I am your Father, and I give good gifts to my children. I am not limited by your bank account, your job title, your family history, or the economy. Heaven doesn't have recessions. My supply does not run dry. This money is part of your testimony. When I provide, it won't be subtle. It will not be by your strength. People will see and know it was me. I will bless you in such a way that even your enemies will say, surely the Lord is with them. And you will testify, not to your greatness, but to mine. There is a window open. My spirit is hovering near you now. Can you feel it? that stirring in your chest, that trembling in your spirit, that little flame of hope flickering again, that's me. That's my spirit awakening what the world tried to kill. The enemy came after your finances because he knew it was tied to your faith. He wanted to keep you distracted, discouraged, and drained. But I say enough. You will no longer live beneath what I promised. Comment 333 to declare your faith and shut the door to doubt. I have called you to be the head and not the tail, above and not beneath, a lender and not a borrower. These are not just words, they are spiritual realities, waiting for you to believe them. When you walk in obedience, when you trust my timing, when you move when I say move, you position yourself to receive what I've already finished. I know it's been hard. I saw the nights you cried over unpaid bills. I saw you pretend to be strong when you were barely holding on. I saw you give even when you had little. That did not go unnoticed. I counted every sacrifice. I recorded every tear. And now I am responding. This provision is going to come unexpectedly. It may not be through the path you planned. It might come through a person, a door, an opportunity that you almost overlooked. That's why I told you open this now. Because what you do with this moment matters. You have been praying for change, but change begins with obedience. If I give you everything you asked for, but you keep doubting, you won't see it. If I place the blessing in your hand, but your heart stays in fear, you will reject it. So, I am not just giving you money, I am preparing your heart to handle it. I want you to be free, not just financially, but spiritually, to live without fear, shame, or guilt, to walk in peace, to bless others from overflow, to show the world what it looks like to be a child of the King, not because of your own doing, but because of what I, your God, have done. Do you know why I'm emphasizing this moment so strongly? Because too many times, you've missed the moment. You hesitated. You delayed. You waited for more proof. You wanted everything to make sense. But faith doesn't wait for perfect understanding. Faith obeys. Faith moves. Faith receives. This isn't about a magic formula. It's about trusting me when I speak. It's about knowing my voice when I whisper and acting when I call. Some blessings are unlocked by listening, others by obedience. This one needs both. I'm going to remove what's been blocking you. I'm going to silence the voices that told you it's too late. I'm going to break the curses that have kept your family in cycles of lack. Yes, generational cycles are breaking right now. Not just for you, but through you. What I give you, you will pass on. Your children will know blessing. Your grandchildren will walk in favor because you believed. You're not just receiving for yourself, you are receiving for generations. That's why the warfare has been so intense. That's why the delay has been so long. Because the breakthrough coming is not ordinary. It's not surface level, it's deep, it's divine, and it is beginning now. I see your heart, and I'm not just going to meet your needs, I am going to exceed them. Because when you choose to stay in my presence, when you decide to lean in instead of walking away, I honor that with abundance. Let me speak plainly to you. You have asked me to open the heavens. You've begged me to pour out favor. But have you prepared yourself to carry the blessing? Many want miracles, but few are ready to steward them. The money I've set aside for you, it has a purpose. It's not just for pleasure. It's not just for relief. It's for calling. It's for purpose. It's to fund what I've placed in your spirit. That idea, that vision, that longing to help, to give, to build, this is connected to that. Comment 555 if you feel the shift happening right now in your spirit. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Some will mock, some will scroll past. Some will say, this can't be from God. But they didn't hear what you heard. They weren't awake at 2 a.m. when you were praying for a way out. They didn't feel the weight on your chest when the bills kept rising and the income stayed the same. But I did. I was there. And I am here now. My child, I am not late. I am precise. You've looked at your bank account and felt fear rise in your chest. You've felt the sting of not enough one too many times. But I am erasing that old mindset. I'm replacing it with faith, not blind faith. Faith rooted in my word. In Philippians 4:19, I told you that I will supply all your needs according to my riches in glory, not according to your paycheck, not according to the government, not even according to your effort, but according to what I own, and I lack nothing. What I release into your life will not just meet your needs. It will quiet your doubts. It will silence the critics. It will prove that I am still the God who provides. It will open doors you couldn't open on your own. Some doors will swing open simply because you believed when it didn't make sense. You're not the only one I've chosen, but you are one of the few who stayed. When others walked away, you held on. When others mocked my name, you whispered it in the dark. When others chased quick fixes, you waited. And now, I am rewarding your endurance. You thought I forgot you. But child, I was preparing you. Don't mistake my silence for absence. Don't confuse delay with denial. The timing was not punishment, it was protection. There were some things I needed to remove before I released the promise. There were some people who couldn't go where I'm taking you. And there were some wounds I needed to heal so the blessing wouldn't become a burden. This is a holy moment. The angels have already been dispatched. The chains that held back your finances are being shattered. The curse that lingered over your bloodline is being broken. The dam is cracking, and what was stuck is about to pour. Do you feel it? That's not emotion. That's me. Comment 1212 if you believe what I'm releasing is greater than what you've lost. There's a reason the enemy fought you so hard. He saw the size of the release before you did. He saw the impact of your blessing before it reached your hands. That's why he tried to distract you, discourage you, destroy you. But it didn't work. You're still here, still breathing, still believing. And for that, I will reward you. You don't need to understand every step. Just take the next one. I will guide you. I will provide. I will confirm. Stop doubting. Start preparing. Because what I'm about to pour into your life will require your full attention. No more fear. No more waiting for the perfect moment. You have delayed long enough. It's time to move. Don't compare your story to anyone else's. This blessing is tailor-made. What I give you will fit your life, your calling, your hands. You won't have to force it. You won't have to fake it. It will feel like me. Peaceful, powerful, pure. I know some days you feel forgotten, but heaven has not been silent about you. I've spoken your name. I've written your promise, and I'm watching over it to perform it. No demon in hell can cancel what I've ordained. No delay can erase what I've declared. You are mine, and I take care of my own. You will not live in fear of bills. You will not live at the mercy of circumstance. You will not lose sleep over money ever again, because I am stepping into that space now. Where fear used to live, faith will rise. Where lack tried to build a home, overflow will take its place. Let me show you what I can do with a surrendered heart. Let me show you what happens when faith becomes action. This is not a test, it's a transition. You are crossing over from struggle into stability, from delay into destiny, from wondering into knowing, from hoping into receiving. You have been faithful in the little. Now watch what I do with much. Watch how I multiply. Watch how I move. You won't even have to chase it, it will find you, because my word cannot return void, and my hand never misses its mark. This blessing will be bigger than money. It will heal your confidence. It will restore your joy. It will repair your trust. It will awaken your purpose. You will walk differently, speak differently, think differently. Because provision changes posture, and I am changing yours. That faith is why I chose you to hear this. Not because you're perfect, but because you're still reaching for me. And now I'm reaching back, stronger than ever, louder than before. I am answering you, not with just comfort, but with change. You have been faithful when it was difficult. You've said yes to me even when you didn't understand the path. You stayed when it was painful. You prayed when it felt silent. You gave when it hurt. And now I am sending what you didn't even know how to ask for. You've been asking me to fix the fruit, but I'm blessing the root. I'm going deeper than your bank account. I'm going to the foundation, because I don't just want you to receive once. I want you to live in blessing again and again. Comment 777. If you receive that God is blessing the root, why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. This money I've spoken of, this provision, it is not random. It's not disconnected from what you've walked through. It's part of your healing, part of your next chapter. Some of the tears you cried were over money, not because you love it, but because of what it represented: freedom, security, the ability to provide, to breathe. I saw those tears, and I bottled every one of them. You didn't cry alone. You were seen, every time. I am not giving you just enough to survive. I am giving you enough to restore, enough to give and not fear lack, enough to support others without draining yourself, enough to say yes to what I've called you to do. Your gift has been lying dormant because the burden has been too heavy, but I am lifting that now. Your hands will no longer shake from the weight of survival. Your heart will no longer race from fear of what if it all falls apart. This is a turning point, a divine moment where I am separating you from what once held you down. No longer will your future be shaped by your past mistakes. No longer will your faith be defined by what didn't happen before. I'm doing something new, and you're part of it. You're not watching someone else's story, you are stepping into your own miracle. Comment 999 if you believe this is your turning point. You've seen others rise, and deep down you celebrated them. But there was a quiet ache inside of you, a whisper saying, "When will it be me?" And now I'm telling you, it is you. You are the one I've been preparing. You are the one I've been shaping in silence. You are the one I've protected from doors that would have destroyed you, not because you're forgotten, but because you are favored. What I'm giving you, the enemy cannot touch. This is protected provision, heaven-assigned, angel-guarded, and time-released for such a moment as this. When I open my hand, no one can close it. When I speak my word, no one can reverse it. You've worried too long. You've stressed too much. Let me carry what you were never meant to carry. Some of the battles you've fought weren't even yours. You've been carrying your family's fear, generational anxiety, inherited scarcity. And I say to you now, that ends with you. You will not pass this down. You will not live under what your parents lived under. You will not walk in the lack that chased them. Because I am cutting off what came before so you can build what's ahead. This isn't just about money. This is about legacy. When your children look back, they'll say, that's when everything changed. Not because of a job or a raise, but because of me. Because you trusted when it was risky, because you believed when it felt foolish, because you stayed when it would have been easier to give up. That is faith, and that is what I reward. Some people will not understand this season of your life. That's okay. You're not living for their approval, you are living in my promise. Keep your eyes on me, not them. Don't explain what I'm doing. Just walk in it. They'll see it soon enough. When your debts disappear, when your peace returns, when doors open with no explanation but God did this. You won't owe anyone an apology for believing. You won't owe anyone an explanation for favor. You've sown in tears. Now you will reap in joy. This is the season where what once seemed impossible will suddenly become normal. Peace in your home. Provision without panic. Wisdom for decisions. Strength you didn't know you had. You've lived with constant tension. I'm replacing that with calm. Not because your situation changed, but because your spirit trusted me fully. There will be moments when the old fear tries to creep back in, when doubt tries to remind you of every failure. Don't listen. That's not me. I don't speak in fear. I don't guide with guilt. I draw with love. I lead with peace, and I speak in truth. So when fear comes knocking, remind it of who your Father is. Remind it that Jehovah Jireh has already declared provision over your life. The blessings I'm bringing won't just help you, they'll transform you. You won't just receive, you'll become stronger, wiser, more generous, more joyful. You will no longer walk with your head down. You will walk knowing that you are backed by the full power of heaven. When you smiled in public but felt crushed in private, I was near. And today, I'm not just speaking, I'm moving. I'm opening the windows of heaven and pouring into your life what has been delayed but never denied. There is a reason you're still listening. Your spirit knows this is a divine appointment. You didn't plan for this moment, but I did. I orchestrated this so precisely because I love you too much to let you miss what I've prepared. You've held on through storms, and now I'm bringing you into a season of still waters. You will know what it feels like to breathe again. You will know what it's like to receive without fear. You will live in the overflow, not just visit it. Comment 1010 if your spirit is ready to receive without fear. This provision I am releasing is not just to make your life easier. It's to fulfill the assignment I gave you long ago. You've buried dreams because of lack. You've postponed calling because of fear. But now, with what I'm giving you, the dreams will rise again. You'll have the resources to build, the freedom to move, the peace to rest, the confidence to say yes without worrying about the how. I will take care of the how. My word says, the blessing of the Lord makes rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. That means what I give you won't exhaust you. It won't stress you. It won't manipulate or trap you. It will lift you. It will free you. It will align with my voice and bring joy to your soul. You will not chase this blessing, it is already chasing you. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. You've asked, "Lord, why has it taken so long?" And I say to you now, I was building something inside you that couldn't be rushed. The blessing is one thing, but the strength to hold it is another. I wasn't just preparing what you asked for, I was preparing you, so that when it comes, you don't just touch it, you walk in it, you live in it, and you never return to the mindset of lack again. The enemy tried to make you settle. He told you that maybe barely enough was all you'd get. That maybe you weren't destined for more. That maybe your story had to end where the struggle began. But I never called you to settle. I never called you to make peace with less than what I promised. My covenant with you has not expired. My promise is still active, and I am bringing it to pass. Comment 1515 if you're done settling for less than what God promised. There's something else I want you to know. This isn't about luck. This isn't about chance. It's about covenant. I am a covenant-keeping God. I made a promise, and I will fulfill it. Even if it looks impossible, even if the numbers don't add up, even if the doors seem closed, my word overrides circumstance. My promise doesn't depend on the economy, it depends on me. And I do not lie. You don't need 1,000 plans, you just need one yes from me. And I have already spoken it. I have already set things in motion. There are shifts happening that you cannot see yet. There are hearts being stirred to help you. There are systems being rearranged to favor you. What seemed locked is about to open. You've been faithful. You've kept sowing when there was nothing left. You've encouraged others while you were still waiting on your own miracle. And now I'm responding, not just with words but with action. Not just with comfort, but with supply. Not just with a promise, but with fulfillment. There's something sacred about this moment. Heaven is leaning in. The atmosphere around you is shifting. What used to feel heavy will now feel light. What used to bring anxiety will now bring peace. What used to make you fearful will now remind you of how far I've brought you. You're crossing into new territory. Don't hold on to the old mindset. Don't expect this to fail just because things didn't work out before. I am not man that I should lie. If I said it, I will do it. If I promised it, I will perform it. You won't have to beg for it. You won't have to manipulate anything to make it happen. You just have to believe. You've waited a long time, longer than most know. But I didn't forget. I didn't overlook you. I've seen your tears. I've heard your prayers, and I'm answering in a way that even you didn't expect. I'm answering in full. You won't just receive, you'll overflow. You won't just get by, you'll walk in abundance. You won't just recover, you'll rise. I know how many quiet nights you held on to me with nothing but faith. That matters to me. You matter to me. And that is why I've prepared something so specific, so timely, and so sacred. It's not just a gift, it's a response to your faithfulness. You have not been forgotten. You have not been overlooked. Your waiting has not been wasted. I've been watching how you've handled the wilderness, and I've been getting ready to bring you into the promise. The finances I am releasing are not just a reward, they are a tool, a weapon in your hand. They will allow you to say yes to the next step, to build what I put in your heart, to bless those I've called you to reach. Comment 1717 if you're ready to say yes to the next step with boldness. The struggle has been real, and so has the enemy's attack. He knew your future carried power. That's why he targeted your finances, your mind, your confidence. Because if he could shake your belief in what I told you, he thought you'd back down, but you didn't. And now I'm honoring that. You don't need to fight for this blessing, it's already been released. Now you just need to position your heart to receive it. This is not a word of hype, it's a divine declaration. And I need you to understand this. What I give you in this season will not just meet your needs, it will establish a foundation. One that won't be shaken by circumstance. You've built on sand before, and it fell apart. But now I'm giving you stone. Something strong, something stable, something lasting. You will not be tossed around by fear anymore. You will not live paycheck to paycheck with a heart full of dread. You will not survive by scraps and prayers. You will thrive by my promise and my power. You will walk through open doors and know it was me. You will receive with peace instead of panic. Because I am not only changing your situation, I am changing your mindset. This money, this blessing is not a moment of luck. It's not a coincidence. It is the fulfillment of a word I whispered to you long ago. Remember that quiet moment when you felt me say, "I'll take care of you"? That was real. And this is what that moment was leading to. The fullness of my provision, the completion of what I started. Comment Amen to seal your heart in agreement with this promise. I am shifting things around for your sake. Not because you've earned it, but because I love you. I take care of my children. I don't want you living in fear of what tomorrow holds. I want you to wake up in peace, go to sleep in peace, and live every day knowing you are covered. You are mine. I provide for my own. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Don't let the enemy tell you this is too good to be true. He's afraid of what you'll do once you're free. Because freedom brings focus. And focused faith is dangerous. Once you're no longer distracted by lack, you'll see with clarity. You'll walk with purpose. You'll love without fear. You'll give without hesitation. And that is why this moment matters so much. You are stepping into financial freedom not just for you, but for others. What I give you will overflow into your family, into your community, into generations that come after you. I am blessing your house because of your obedience. I am releasing this because your heart has stayed soft. Others had more money, but you had more faith. Others had more resources, but you had more surrender. And that's what I honor. This is not just a breakthrough, it's a breaking off. I am breaking off the patterns of fear, the mindset of never enough, the belief that things will always fall apart. That season is over. From this day forward, you will not just hear about abundance, you will live in it. You will experience the fruit of your prayers. You will walk in what you sowed in tears. There are people who will be amazed at what happens in your life. Not because of what you did, but because of what I've done. They will see the shift. They will sense the change. And you will have one answer. God did it. You won't need to prove anything. You won't need to explain. You'll just walk in the blessing, and that will speak louder than anything else. I'm going to give you opportunities. Doors will open, provision will come, but I want you to remember it's me. Not the job, not the check, not the person who helped. It's all me. I'm the source. And as long as you stay close, you'll never run dry. Because I'm not just giving you money, I'm teaching you how to live in my provision. You've spent years thinking small, thinking survival, thinking just enough. That ends now. I am expanding your vision, stretching your faith. I'm giving you the courage to believe for more, not out of greed, but out of purpose. Because your calling requires provision, your purpose requires resources, and I am supplying both. The parts of you that still carry fear, disappointment, and silence. I am not here to judge you. I am here to heal you. And yes, I am here to bless you, not in part, but in full. You've endured much. Quiet battles, silent pain, unseen struggles, but none of it went unnoticed. I saw every sacrifice. I heard every whispered prayer. I collected every tear. What you've walked through was never meant to break you, it was preparing you. Because what I am placing into your hands now requires a strength that only the fire could form. And you have that strength. You have been forged for this moment. Comment 222 if you trust what God has been forming in you through the fire. I want to tell you something very clearly. This blessing I'm releasing is not just financial. It's spiritual. It's emotional. It's relational. It's a complete shift. A full turning of the page. You are stepping out of a chapter marked by fear and stepping into a chapter marked by favor. You will not look back and see ruins. You will look back and see how I was building you, even when everything felt like it was falling apart. You have looked at others and asked, how do they have so much peace? How do they seem so stable? And I tell you now, your peace is being restored. Not the kind the world gives, but the kind that comes straight from my presence. A peace that surpasses understanding, that guards your heart and your mind. That stills the storm inside you, even if the storm outside still rages. I've not just been preparing to give you money, I've been preparing to remove the weight that came with lack. I've been untangling the lies you believed for so long. Lies that told you you weren't good enough, that you would always struggle, that you'd never have the life you dreamed of. I'm tearing those lies down right now, because my truth is stronger. And the truth is this: you are loved, you are chosen, and you are meant to walk in blessing. Comment 1111 if you believe you are chosen to walk in this blessing. Don't let fear convince you that this is too big for you, that you're not ready, that you'll mess it up. I am with you. I am guiding you. I'm not handing you this gift and walking away. I'm walking with you every step as you carry it. When I bless, I also equip. When I open doors, I also go before you. You don't have to do this alone. You never have. The money I'm releasing into your life, it's not random. It's been prepared in heaven, appointed for this time, and assigned specifically for you. You will see it come through in ways you didn't expect. A phone call, an opportunity, a cancellation of a debt, a gift you didn't ask for. It will be me. You won't have to strive for it. You won't have to manipulate anything. Just stay close and keep your heart open. Some of the blessings will come quietly, others will come quickly, but all of them will be connected to my hand. This isn't about luck. It's about my promise. It's about my covenant with you. I have not forgotten what I said, and I will finish what I started. You've heard no so many times that it made you afraid to believe for yes, but I say yes over your life. Yes to healing, yes to restoration, yes to provision, yes to peace, yes to breakthrough. My yes is not weak, it's final. When I say yes, no one can say no. You've also said no to yourself. No, I can't do that. No, I can't afford that. No, I don't deserve that. It's time to say yes again. To say yes to faith. To say yes to stepping forward. To say yes to trusting me. I never called you to live with a spirit of fear. I gave you power, love, and a sound mind. Walk in that now. Walk in what I've already placed within you. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I'm not just moving around you, I'm moving inside of you. I'm healing the broken parts. I'm restoring what shame tried to erase. I'm rebuilding what disappointment tried to destroy. You've lived through enough darkness. Now it's time to live in light. You've mourned long enough, joy is rising. I will not let you fall in this season. I will not let you miss what I'm doing. I will not allow the enemy to steal what I've prepared for you. You are surrounded, covered, guarded, and yes, favored. Not because you earned it, but because you are mine, and I take care of my own. You'll begin to see me in places you overlooked before, in conversations, in open doors, in unexpected favor. You'll begin to see how I've already been working behind the scenes. This season won't be about waiting and wondering. It will be about walking and witnessing. You will walk into rooms you thought were out of reach. You will witness miracles that you stopped expecting. Because I am doing a new thing. I want you to know that what's ahead of you is greater than what's behind. You don't need to replay the failures. You don't need to rehearse the mistakes. I've already forgiven. I've already healed. And now I'm releasing you from the weight, releasing you into purpose, releasing what's been held back for far too long. This is your moment. Heaven has marked it. Angels have been assigned to it. And nothing can stop what I have already begun. I will carry it to completion. I will carry you. Just don't let go. Stay close. Stay ready. Stay believing. Strongholds are falling. Your heart is being realigned with truth, and your eyes are starting to see what I've been doing all along. I've been leading you here, step by step, moment by moment, even through the pain, even through what you didn't understand. You didn't miss it. You didn't mess it up. You didn't ruin your chance. I am bigger than your mistakes. My plans don't fall apart because you struggled. My grace doesn't wear out when you get tired. I was there when you whispered, "God, I'm doing all I can. I don't know how much longer I can take this." And today, I answer you not just with comfort, but with clarity, with confirmation, and yes, with provision. Comment 333 to declare your faith in the middle of this breakthrough. The money you are about to receive is not just a deposit into your life, it is a declaration over your future. It will say, "God did not forget me." It will speak louder than your fears ever did. It will silence the voice that told you you'd never come out of this. Because when I move, it leaves no room for doubt. I am not a halfway God. When I deliver completely. I am about to move in such a way that even you will stop and say, "How did this happen so fast?" And I will whisper to your spirit, "Because you were faithful, because you waited, because you didn't quit when quitting would have been easier." That kind of faith draws my hand. That kind of heart draws my presence. You have drawn me close by the way you've held on through the silence. And now I say to you, get ready. Prepare your hands to carry what you've never held before. Prepare your heart to feel peace you've never known. Prepare your spirit to rise in a strength you forgot you had. I am not just giving you resources, I am rebuilding your confidence. I'm teaching you what it feels like to walk in promise, not panic. In faith, not fear. In overflow, not drought. This is not the end of your story. This is where everything begins to change. I'm not just shifting your finances. I'm shifting your focus. I'm shifting your relationships. I'm shifting the atmosphere around you. You'll notice the weight lifting. You'll feel the pressure that's been sitting on your shoulders suddenly start to fall off. That's me. I'm lifting it. You don't have to carry it anymore. Comment, Amen. if you're ready to let go of what God never asked you to carry. Some of you have been praying for confirmation. God, if this is really you, show me something undeniable. This is it. This moment, right now, is your confirmation. This word is alive. It is active. It is specific. You may have thought you were forgotten, that you were too far gone, that you'd missed your turn. But I say to you again, no, you haven't. You're right on time. You're right where you need to be to receive everything I've prepared. I'm going to provide in a way that restores your hope. I'm going to give in a way that restores your joy. I'm going to bless in a way that heals your identity. Because some of you began to believe the lie that you were broken beyond repair. That's not true. You are not broken, you are being rebuilt, and I am the builder. What you're stepping into is not just about finances, it's about fulfillment. The dreams I placed in you, the vision that's been burning inside you, it wasn't fantasy, it was instruction. And now I'm giving you the provision to match the vision. You've had the heart, now I'm putting the resources into your hand. But listen closely. I'm not doing this so you can stay quiet. I'm blessing you so you can bless. I'm releasing you so you can release others. I'm freeing you so you can become a voice of hope for someone else. Your story is going to help others find me. Your breakthrough will become a testimony, not just a personal victory. I know how tired you are. I know how long you've waited. I know how many times you felt like giving up. But you didn't. And because of that, you're about to see what happens when a faithful heart meets an unshakable promise. Heaven doesn't operate by your timeline, but it always delivers right on time. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase just 9 words long that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Some of the very things that made you weep in secret are about to become your loudest praise. Where there was lack, there will be laughter. Where there was pain, there will be peace. Where there was tension, there will be trust. I'm making all things new, not just fixing, not just patching, completely new. You won't return to the way things were. I'm not calling you back, I'm calling you forward. Into more, into better, into blessing that doesn't expire, into peace that can't be stolen, into favor that runs deep and wide. You are entering a season where you will see the fruit of every seed you sowed in faith. Nothing was wasted, not your tears, not your prayers, not your pain. I've turned it all into preparation. You're about to walk into rooms that used to intimidate you with calm. You're about to speak into situations that used to silence you with clarity. Because I'm not just blessing your life, I'm awakening your identity. You're not a victim of your past. You are a carrier of my promise. You are not defined by what you went through. You are defined by who you belong to. And because of that faith, I'm going to do something in your life that will not only change your situation, but change your story. I am not limited by what has held you back. I'm not restricted by time, history, or opposition. When I decide to bless, I bless fully. And this time, it's coming straight to your door. You've seen others receive and wondered, when will it be my time? And I'm telling you, it is your time now. The delay wasn't denial. The silence wasn't punishment. The wait wasn't rejection. I was working behind the scenes, building something stronger than what you prayed for. You asked for help. I gave you healing. You asked for answers. I gave you wisdom. You asked for a breakthrough. I gave you roots. Now, you're ready to receive what won't break you. Comment 555. If you know the delay was preparing you, not punishing you. I am the God who sees what others miss. I saw when you gave and nobody noticed. I saw when you sacrificed and nobody thanked you. I saw when you prayed and felt like no one heard. I heard, I saw, and I remembered. My word says that not even a cup of cold water given in my name goes unrewarded. So how much more will I repay the tears you've cried, the burdens you've carried, and the obedience you've shown? This financial blessing is not random. It's not disconnected from your faith. It's tied to the prayers you whispered when you had nothing left. It's connected to the moments you kept giving when you were empty. It's woven into the nights you stayed up, wondering how you'd make it through. You don't see all the seeds you've sown, but I do. And now I'm sending a harvest that will blow your mind. This is not just going to be enough to get by. I'm a God of abundance. I multiply. I overflow. I fill nets to breaking. I bring water from rocks. I send bread from heaven. And I am still the same today. I am not sending a temporary fix. I'm releasing a long-awaited fulfillment. You've said, Lord, I've lost so much. I say to you, watch what I restore. Watch how I return what was stolen. Watch how I redeem the years that felt wasted. What you thought was the end was just the setup. What you called broken, I now call blessed. Comment 1212 if you believe what's coming is greater than what you lost. There are blessings that have been circling your life, waiting for your heart to be ready, waiting for you to release control, waiting for you to say, even now I trust you. And now you've said it. You've stayed. And you're ready. Not just emotionally, but spiritually. You've grown. You've matured. You've stopped chasing things that weren't from me. And now I can trust you with what's real. You won't lose what I give you. You won't sabotage it. You won't fear it. You'll walk in it. You'll carry it. You'll manage it well because the pain taught you stewardship. The losses taught you humility. The silence taught you to listen. And now, every lesson becomes a tool for your next season. You've spent so much time surviving. Now you will learn how to live without fear, without anxiety, without shame. You will walk in rooms with peace. You'll make decisions without panic. You'll sleep without stress. Because my blessing isn't just about what's in your hands, it's about what's in your heart. And I am giving you both. I am your source. Not the job, not the people, not the system. I can use those things, but I am not limited by them. When one door closes, I open another. When the brook runs dry, I send ravens. When the oil runs low, I multiply what's left. That's the kind of provision I'm about to release in your life. The kind that leaves you saying, only God could have done this. You won't have to chase this blessing. It will find you. It will follow you. It will locate you in the exact place you were once overlooked. In the very area you felt forgotten, I will honor you. I will raise you up, and I will remind you that I never take my eyes off my children. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too behind. You are right on time for what I'm about to do. Your steps have been ordered. Your name has been spoken in places you haven't even entered yet. I'm making room for you. I'm opening doors for you. I'm placing favor on your life that no man can take. You will see it. You will live it. You will testify about it. People will ask you how it happened, and all you will be able to say is, God did it. He showed up. He provided. He made a way. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I'm not just preparing a blessing, I'm preparing you to carry it with strength, grace, and joy. I'm restoring your hope. I'm rebuilding your faith. I'm reigniting your purpose. You won't walk forward in fear anymore. You'll walk forward in fire, in confidence, in trust that I've gone ahead of you. For too long, you've carried doubt like a shadow. It's followed your thoughts, whispered into your mind. What if it all falls apart again? What if I don't know how to handle it? What if I'm not ready? But I am cutting off the root of that fear right now. I am replacing those what ifs with even if. Even if it gets hard, I am with you. Even if it feels unfamiliar, I am leading you. Even if you've never seen this kind of blessing before, I will teach you how to handle it. Comment Amen to declare that fear no longer has authority over your next step. What I give you is not meant to overwhelm you. It's meant to empower you. You've looked at the idea of abundance and thought it was out of reach, reserved for someone else. But I am showing you that it has always been within your grasp, not because you earned it, but because I willed it. You are my child, and I provide for my children, not with leftovers, not with barely enough, but with more than enough. You've been faithful with little. You've managed seasons where you didn't know how the next bill would be paid, and still you trusted me. You gave when it was tight. You prayed when it felt hopeless. You showed up when you wanted to give up. That faith hasn't gone unnoticed. I've been watching your posture, not just your words, but your heart. And I am responding to what I see in you. This blessing is not meant to confuse you. It is not meant to add pressure. It will come with peace. It will feel light. It will feel like a deep breath you've needed to take for a long time. You will not have to force your way into rooms. You will not have to strive or manipulate. The doors that are opening now are being opened by my hand. You won't walk through them nervously. You'll walk through them knowing I sent you. Comment 999 if you believe God is opening the right doors for your life. There is a shift taking place, a shift in your spirit, a shift in your home, a shift in your finances. It's not just one moment, it's a new atmosphere settling over you. What felt unstable is becoming steady. What felt uncertain is becoming clear. And where you used to worry, you'll start to worship. I want you to hear this. You are not behind. You are not less than. You are not overlooked. The world may have ignored you, but heaven never has. I've been speaking your name. I've been preparing the right people, the right moments, the right answers. And now they're coming together like puzzle pieces. You're about to see the full picture, the one I've seen all along. You may feel unqualified. You may think you don't have the education, the background, the experience. But what you do have is favor. And favor opens doors that no resume can. Favor breaks through places that credentials can't. Favor will take you where nothing else could. And I've placed that favor over your life.